The James Webb Space Telescope is the only telescope in the universe that can offer a clearer view of the universe's invisible light. It is unlikely that the world's premier space observatory will release its first science images until this summer. During the telescope's final commissioning phase, test images have already been captured, providing a glimpse of what lies ahead. Hence, if there is life out there, scientists hope that this new tool will provide some solid evidence for the existence of that life. In today's video, we're going to talk about all the latest updates regarding the James Webb Telescope. We are about to enter a new era of science and research with the launch of the James Webb Telescope, which is the largest and most powerful space telescope ever launched. We are going to uncover things deep within our universe that we previously could not observe. Before moving forward to discuss James Webb Telescope, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon, so you won't miss any future videos we upload. As the James Webb Space Telescope launched on December 25, 2021, its primary focus has been on deploying and aligning the complex equipment that it carries. The observatory, which cost $10 billion, has had a successful start to its commissioning process as a result of the successful completion of mirror alignment at the end of April. It has shown its ability to take clear images of distant stars with its ability to take clear images of distant stars as well. Since we now have a date to work with, we are able to make a good guess as to when NASA's next generation observatory will begin releasing its first images. It has been announced that NASA will be publishing the first operational images taken by the $10 billion James Webb Space Telescope on July 12, according to a statement released on Wednesday, June 1st. The telescope has been in space for half a year and is currently undergoing commissioning. It is important to note that even though Webb officials are still maintaining the secrecy around those first imaging targets, they emphasized that it took 5 years of collaboration between the multiple space agencies involved in the project to determine what those first images would show. We hope that the first images and data from the Webb telescope will both showcase the telescope's powerful instruments, as well as provide a preview of the science mission to come, said astronomer Klaus Bontoppidin, who is the Webb project scientist at the Space Telescope Science Institute. As much as astronomers and the general public have been waiting for a long time for these results, they are certain to deliver the long-awaited wow that has been long overdue. In spite of the fact that the Webb team has already shared a few images with the public, the ones that have been shared were all interim alignment images that were taken to evaluate the observatory's capabilities. It is expected that the images to be taken on July 12 will be taken after each instrument has been calibrated, tested, and the science and engineering teams have given its go-ahead. Even though NASA has been carefully aligning Webb since its launch on December 25, 2021, it is difficult for them to predict exactly how the new images will appear. Despite the fact that Webb has been carefully aligned for several months, it is difficult to predict exactly how the new images will look. Located in deep space, Webb has a hexagonal mirror that contains 18 segments and is designed to collect sharp images of early galaxies when they were formed. Its high-resolution infrared images of the universe that it provides will be unique because of these features. In a recent press release, NASA announced that the newly released images can be viewed in full color and will serve as an example of the scientific capabilities of the Webb spacecraft. This indicates that in addition to the images, there will also be spectroscopic data available for viewing. In addition to revealing the elemental composition of the object, spectroscopic data will also provide astronomers with a multitude of other information that they can deduce from the spectrum. In the first image package of materials to be released, a number of topics will be explored, including the early universe, the development of galaxies through time, the life cycle of stars, and even other worlds. It was the scientific themes that provided the impetus for this mission, and they will remain the main focus of its activities for many years to come. The data collected during the commissioning of Webb, including the alignment process of the telescope and the preparation of the instruments, will also be made available for the public to view. In the meantime, we do have an idea of what Webb will be focusing on during its first operational year, which is referred to as Cycle 1, so we can get a feel for what it will be doing. As a result of a competition held within the scientific community to determine which work should be given the highest priority, the agency has already published a list of planned investigations. For as long as the observatory operates, this is a process that will be repeated on a yearly basis. According to NASA's Webb program scientist, Eric Smith, we are at the end of the process of preparing the observatory for science, and now we are poised to embark on an incredible period of discovery about our universe. As these pictures come into existence, they will be the culmination of a lifetime of hard work, talent, and dreams, but they will also be the beginning of something new as well. There was a major accomplishment made by NASA's Next Generation Space Observatory earlier in the month when it successfully followed the movement of an asteroid. This achievement comes as NASA is inching closer and closer to the end of its 6-month commissioning period for this telescope. This is an indication that the James Webb Space Telescope is able to successfully track nearby objects as well as distant galaxies, stars, and other faraway objects that it is expected to observe over the course of its potentially 20-year lifetime. The fact that it has successfully tracked a nearby object shows that it has the capability to monitor solar system objects as well. During the commissioning process, we will be testing other objects moving at various speeds in order to be able to verify that Webb can study objects that move throughout the solar system as we continue to move forward with the commissioning process. NASA wrote a blog about this on the 19th of May. It has been predicted that Webb will be able to observe a wide variety of phenomena ranging from the possible presence of habitable moons surrounding gas giant planets within our solar system to icy objects in the Kuiper Belt, due to its capability to observe nearby targets. It has been stated by NASA that Webb faced a few additional challenges when it came to tracking a moving target, such as having to switch between a slightly colder attitude and a slightly hotter attitude, which could cause some problems with the alignment of the mirrors and instruments. It is Hamill's belief, however, that the knowledge it will gain from exploring our solar system's outer reaches will prove to be well worth the effort, especially for planets like Uranus and Neptune, where only one spacecraft has ever visited those extremely distant planets in the past. This is especially true for planets like these. By observing them through infrared light, which is light that is invisible to the human eye, Webb will be able to peer inside the atmospheres of exoplanets and observe some of the first galaxies formed shortly after the universe was created. It wasn't long before the massive golden mirror segments of the telescope had been successfully aligned, so the telescope captured test images. As you can see from the test pictures, all 4 instruments at the observatory can take images that are clear, sharp, and full of detail. It has been the goal of the NASA team working on Uranus to find a clear connection between the chemistry and movement of the upper atmosphere, which will be studied by Webb, and the deeper atmosphere, which has been investigated for a long time with other tools. Among the scientific targets within the solar system that Hamill plans to observe are the rings of Saturn, the atmosphere of Titan, observations of several icy objects in the Kuiper Belt, and the occasional plumes that appear on the icy moon Europa seen through Hubble Space Telescope footage, he said. Despite being located within the solar system, all of these scientific targets must be studied further by the Webb telescope in order to gain a better understanding of them. The researchers found that Webb's image, which is located in close proximity to the larger Milky Way, shows a greater detail of the interstellar gas that exists between the stars than any other image before. Scientists compared the 2 images of the Large Magellanic Cloud, a small galaxy located near the Milky Way. While the instruments that will make up the Webb telescope undergo final testing and calibration, the team working on the telescope evaluates each instrument's performance on the ground to ensure it can collect data effectively. Each instrument has 4 or 5 science modes. A special mode of Webb, moving target tracking, is ideal for scientists who wanted to study objects orbiting the Sun in the icy reaches of our solar system. Webb's special mode is moving target tracking. In McElwain's words, after this phase is complete, we'll be able to turn the science instruments loose on the universe. As a conclusion, the James Webb Telescope is the world's largest and most powerful space telescope. The Webb Telescope's sharp views of the universe will change the future of astronomy. The new tool will provide solid proof that life exists beyond our planet. How do you feel about life beyond planet Earth? Do you think we will find life there anytime soon? That was all for today's video. Tell us about your views in the comment section. You can share with us your views in the comment section. And if you are new to the channel, remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any future videos we upload. Thank you for watching the video. Best of luck and goodbye.